Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. British undefeated boxer, WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury has once again spoken out about a possible fight with his compatriot Anthony Joshua. Early the fight between these two fighters broke down, and Tyson Fury said he would never enter the ring with Joshua. "I'll fight Joshua for free, no problem. Money is no longer relevant. They can't be taken to the grave anyway. I will not be able to spend all that I have earned in 50 lifetimes. So that's not a good thing. I'm still the same Tyson who wears a free t-shirt and a free suit," Fury said. Undefeated heavyweight from Great Britain Joe Joyce believes that former world champion Anthony Joshua doesn't want to fight him. "It doesn't surprise me that Joshua's team doesn't name me. When did Joshua mention my name? Since I turned pro, he hasn't said my name. This is probably due to the fact that we have different promoters. Besides, I don't have millions of subscribers yet, like Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Maybe it's because I don't have enough followers. If people want to see our fight, then let's arrange it. I think the fight needs to be promoted so that Joshua has no choice but to fight me. This is a big fight. The winner of the Olympics against the silver medalist. You can't trade the medals. I think I deserve gold more," Joyce said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Mandatory contender for the IBF heavyweight title Filip Hrgović believes that the former world champion and his division Anthony Joshua made a mistake when he radically revealed and began betting on his boxing skills. "I can't change 100%. I'm careful not to learn too much and not to become someone I'm not to lose my advantages. I think it happened to Anthony Joshua. He was a beast, a master of knockouts, and then he started studying boxing too much. Joshua thinks too much. I think he chose the wrong tactics. He should have been who he is, going forward, throwing punches, but he started acting too smart. I think that's exactly what's happened," Hrgović said. The WBA light heavyweight title holder Dmitry Bivol spoke about the possible cooperation of his coach Gennady Mashyanov with former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. Last November, Joshua approached Mashyanov after Bivol's victory over Gilberto Ramirez in Abu Dhabi and asked him to become his coach. According to Dmitry, if AJ starts working with his coach, he will not be able to change very quickly. Changing a coach is a multi-year process. What Gennady Yurievich brought in his working, but it did not work after 6 months. Some moments may shine through. According to the results of some segments, you can say, "Oh, we worked it out." But when you work with one specialist for 6 months or a year, there can be 3 such moments in one fight. Will it help Joshua? Although these moments, Gennady Mashyanov's help, will be decisive and final, Bivol said. At some time, Bivol noted that he was not against the cooperation of his coach with Joshua, if at some time Mashyanov would pay attention to him. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.